Man, there's a whole lot going on right now, trending on Twitter. Pete Davidson versus Kanye West through the DMs allegedly. We got one of the screenshots right here. Dave Cyrus. And this is all alleged. For all we know, this all could be photoshopped. But there's a lot going on, man, because Kanye's going on ranting, posting a lot of videos too, because he's claiming that he's not able to see his kids. Which, if that's the case, that's messed up, man. You know, whatever's going on with Kim and him, that's what Kim and him. He seems to be a good dad. He should be able to see his kids. But you see this happen a lot. I'm sure everyone knows someone that's dealt with craziness when it comes to baby mama drama, right? But yeah, so this is an alleged DM, and Kanye mentions it in the video. We're gonna react to it. It says, "Yo, it's Skeet." He says, "Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met." How long has he even known Kim, first of all, right? What? Not saying she's a bad mom, too. Let's be clear. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so effing lucky that she's your mom's kids. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the f up. And he says, "Oh," Kanye writes back allegedly, "Oh, you're using profanity. Where are you right now?" So then he writes, "In bed with your wife." Oh my God. Yikes. That's what he writes, allegedly. In bed with your wife. So, I mean, that's going to fire up some people. Some people, their exes, they could give a shit, you know? Any of my exes, I could care less. They're exes for a reason. And most of the time, when you break up with someone, you realize that they weren't the right one to begin with. So, look at this guy taking a picture now in bed with your ex. Yeah, Pete seems like a real punk, but at the same time, Kanye has been throwing darts at him too, so he has the right to come back at him, right? It's not like Kanye hasn't been mentioning him, and there was that video, that weird ass video with the plants growing out of his head and all that crap. But still, let me know, would this fire you up right here? Would this piss you off? And hit that thumbs up button for the late night show right here. Would this get you fired up if you're having this conversation and then with, like, you're Kanye and then this guy says, "I'm in bed with your wife right now." They've been separated, and I'm pretty sure it's official. They are divorced now. He says that's it. It's a wrap, you think? No, but wait till you see how Kanye responds back, allegedly. "Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab." So he doesn't threaten him or say anything crazy. He just says, "Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab." And then Pete responds back, allegedly, "Same here. Um, it's wonders what those places do when you go get help. You should try it. I'm in LA for the day. If you want to stop being a little internet biatch boy and talk." And that's all we got. Um, wow. So yeah, this is trending all over Twitter. Once again, bringing it from the top because I know I'm live. It says, "Yo, it's Skeet." He says, "Please, can you please take a second to calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for these kids is amazing, and you are so effing lucky that she's your kid's mother, your kid's mom. I've decided not to. I decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the f up." And he says, "You're using profanity. Where are you right now?" And then he says, "In bed with your wife." And keep in mind, this could all be photoshopped. Um, and then that's the photo right there. And then We'll go to DJ Academics page because he posted a bunch of stuff. I liked a few things.
So when we had the Donda 2,
hit hit 1 2 3 if you can hear Kanye, and I have to react to this, so I will have to pause it, but here and there, because it's a reaction video. But hit 1 2 3 if you can hear Ye.
So when we had the Donda 2 release in Miami, I got a flight for all.
Hold up real quick. We got a super chat. Yo, what up, bro? Can you guys hear the audio? Hit 1 2 3 if you can hear Kanye speak. In the meantime, J. Lou 22, what it do? I haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you here. And when you send those donations, I hit you with those promos. So let's go with the promo. Thank you for the dono, baby. Let's turn up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good? It's J. Lou 22. Let's keep going with the story. Okay. So let's press rewind and let's play.
So when we had the Donda 2 release in Miami, I got a flight for all my kids to come from Calabasas to come in Miami to see the kids. Then assistant hit me and said, all the kids, you know, they said the kids are there. When the plane took off, I got a text from Kim that said, North won't be on the plane. You see, this is the kind of stuff that's just like the Chicago birthday party. And I'm glad that y'all saw in the variety piece what I have to deal with. Here go another.
See, I mean, he's frustrated. He wants to see his kids, and he's having issues seeing his kids. I mean, to me, I personally can't question why you would be frustrated about that, you know?
The Doves high school basketball game. We hold one in California. My daughter loves basketball. I want her to see the league that her father is starting. North can't go to that game. Now we got Sunday service this morning at 10 a.m. and it's North had a sleepover, so she can't come to Sunday service. I moved the Sunday service up to 10 a.m. so that I can go to Saint soccer game at 12:30. Move the entire thing.
Some real parent shit. When your schedule is all over the effing place, this is absolutely just, you know, constantly stuff. You know, if this was planned in advance, that's messed up. I mean, you never know. This could have been last minute. There's two sides to every story, right?
Told her to stop.
This is a clip about a TikTok video that he was upset about that North did.
I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said, it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said, I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're going to use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think that men and women have it's equal when it comes to parenting and like stuff like what he's talking about? Let me know what you think on the playback too, especially.
Most men do not. There's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even. It always.
That's not absolutely true, but I get what he's saying.
It leans towards the mom,
and it seems to lead toward the mom at times. But I feel like a father, it's important for a kid to have a mom and a father. It should always be 50-50 custody, unless it's some kind of crazy circumstance, you know? That's just my personal opinion.
Today, that's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with.
I mean, he's really frustrated.
How she's not my wife. She don't have her last name and out.
So this is dragged. This clip is about the alleged message, the texting, and that's what we showed in the beginning of the video. If you didn't watch from the beginning, you can pull the bar to the beginning. Check it out.
How she's not my wife. She don't have her last name, and now he texting me, talking and bragging about how he's in bed with my wife, and I'm like, well, who's watching my children? if he's texting me bragging about being in bed with my wife. And I thought this wasn't my wife no more legally, since I got the, I got the lawyer to finally finish the divorce. Because every time I finish the show, the Free Hoover show, the next day she dropping her last night. Every time I do something positive, it's something negative that's coming. I go.
She's dealing with a lot with Kim. Do you guys think Kim is giving him a hard time on some baby mama drama BS? Or do you think that Kanye's tripping? Who's tripping in the matter? Are they all tripping? There's a poll. Hit the thumbs up, share this. Hit that share button so we get more people in here on the playback and while we're live. More opinions, the merrier, right? Let's rock.
Go and get the laptop from Ray J. Then is she joking about divorce? I go and get the lawyer, change the lawyer so we can finally do the divorce. And then somehow I'm the one that's the stalker. God, I just need to protect you protect the children. I know our nannies, some of them are Christian. You touch them, please, God, today, and have them bring my children to Sunday services.
So, I mean, he just wants this free. He wants this to be with his children, you know? I don't think he's asking for a lot. But once again, is this a last minute deal where this was last minute? Then he says, Kanye says he don't want Kim no more. And then this is a post right here. Allegedly, it says, when I say bring my kids somewhere, I'm not going through this anymore. Why the F is it up to you where my kids are when you called, when it's called joint custody? That's a point. So, I mean, when I read this, he's saying, why does this woman have leverage over the situation? Why is she the one in control? If it's joint custody, it should be a team effort, right? And it's a shame because, like, look, they have, I think, 4 kids together. Like, they clearly ain't working, right? But why can't they just put their differences to the side and just let these kids have both of them and share that time equally and get along? I mean, they, like, you know, I think when you are gonna actually make children, like put children in this world and raise children together, like you got to put all that shit to the side, no matter how much Kim may be pissed off at him, because it seems like Kanye's not pissed off at her, right? He's just trying to see his damn kids. So, like, why can't this all be put to the side and just do what's right for the kids? The kids need both their mom and their dad, you know. Interact with me, please. I'm gonna be reading what you guys got to say, especially on the playback too. Kanye says, my dad won't even call Kim. I don't speak to most of my family because they've been allowing this kind of behavior and in no way trying to get this woman back. I've moved on with my life. I just feel culturally there's a bunch of white privileged people forcing the upbringing of a bunch of black children. I've seen a bunch of celebrities speak up against me, but, and I'm sorry, I don't have my contacts in and I'm having, I got to be up close, but ain't been no one other than Candace Owen that ever said that any of this bitter baby mama behavior is wrong. So that's what he has to say about that. And I think he just recently posted something else on Twitter. And did we go through this?
Kim chose for our kids to be watched by other people. She wasn't with the kids. Her boyfriend is texting me pictures of him naked in bed talking about, I'm with your wife.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
I thought she wasn't my wife. We went through a year and a half of divorce. I finally.
But Kanye's putting out. He just put out a music video where, you know, he's throwing shots at him left and right. So, you know, he's just throwing shots back too at the same time. Now, if Kanye wasn't saying nothing about him, not name dropping him at all, I would say, yo, you crossing the line right there. But still, at the same time, it looks like he wants the smoke, right? If he's taking that picture and if that's real and not photoshopped.
Got the lawyer to hit the divorce. And why you calling her my wife then? Unless you trying to gaslight, you being used as a pawn, and Kim is also. it's bigger than any of y'all think, bro.
Mm.
The whole indoctrination at Sierra Canyon is bigger than y'all think. Ungodly organizations. But God got this and God got me, baby. And as far as like, oh, he crazy. Yo, that shit is just like, it's weak. It's just it's like trying to match the shoes to the jacket. It's like too obvious, bro. Obviously, there's brilliance through that. And obviously, it'd be some baby mama stuff. On one end, it's like, I'm stalking this woman. But if I pop out at a game, then all of a sudden, him not texting me back. This baby mama 101.
I think he's talking about how he was at that game recently, the basketball game, and he was with his girl, and I think he was with someone else. I think it was Scottie Pippen, actually. Do you guys think he's tripping, or do you guys feel what Kanye's saying right here? Is Kanye tripping, or no? Let's see what people are saying in the chat real quick. He says, Mike says, no, I've been in a court 10 years, $500,000. Judges don't care about men. Just wanted to say hi, Delz. What's up, Shannon? Kanye is the one posting every day. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, look, Kanye's posting about this guy a lot. He's speaking about him. He's mentioning him in songs. You got depictions that look a lot like the guy on music videos. So, I mean, he keeps throwing shots at him. So if that text is true, where he's saying, I'm tired of you, I'm paraphrasing now, basically saying I'm tired of not defending myself. I mean, can you really get bothered by that, right? Sean says she will end up losing the kids. Nah, no way. I don't think so. But I respect your opinion. They all tripping. Yeah, I think, a lot of you are going to say that. Sending roses to her house. Oh, yeah, he was sending roses to her house, right? Like a truckload. Well, I think Kanye just wants to keep the family together. I mean, he seems to be pretty religious, and in his religion, you get married, you stay together, you stay married, right? So I think that's all he's trying to do. But I mean, she clearly moved on. She's with another guy. Who wants to be with someone that doesn't want to be with them? It's like Kanye, you can find someone else, at this point. But this is where the frustration sets in, because I think that he wants to have that same amount of time he usually gets with the kids, and now he's not getting that. So I think that's where the frustration is setting in, right? Kanye did everything he could to prolong their divorce. That's what TV says. Sean says, hit that like button too if you're just walking in, please. It helps the performance of the show. She's being too petty. I'll buy all her companies and liquidate them all. It says, because people are involved, that makes choices in their lives. Okay. If you dish it out, then don't be a baby when he gives it back to you, bro. So what Shannon's saying, like, with Kanye, he keeps mentioning it. He had that song, just to whip Pete Davidson his ass, and then you hear who? And that one record, I'm probably not saying the line right, but you guys know what I'm saying. Then he has another one talking about going to SNL. Like, then there's the music video. So I mean, there's constantly been stuff of him mentioning that guy. So but he sent it privately to him too, which is wild. So it was like a personal thing. Kanye's doing like an entertainment kind of vibe. He's sending a personal DM allegedly, or text of him, shirtless, I'm in bed with your girl. I mean, even if he's not even if he has moved on with Kim, moved on from Kim, a guy does that. That's gonna piss off a lot of people. You know what I mean? Even if you do move on, it's now a man versus man thing, but we're also not children. It's time to take the high road and just, Kanye is mentioning Pete because he's a musician and an entertainer, right? So Kanye puts out music. People want to hear about his personal life. That's what's going on in his personal life. So he's going to mention Pete on the record. Pete allegedly is privately sending messages now. I'm in bed with your wife. He's now, it's not entertainment uses. It's like, yo, go F yourself. You know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes down, real life cartoon characters, Joe Dizzle says. Salute, guys. It's a late night show, guys. Show love in the chat if you can, please. Mike says he knew that Kim Kardashian. Oh shit, I'm not even gonna read that, but no, not tripping, venting. Yeah, I don't think he's tripping. I don't think they're tripping out. He's tripping. Only one of him and many of hers. Yeah, I mean, look, Kanye's a unique individual, So, and Kim got in herself a lot of heat for saying something recently about jobs or something. If anyone knows about that, leave a little something in the chat about that. It was very recent. Onyx Opinion says, how is he not spending time with his kids? He lives across the street. I think he moved out of that house that was across the street, if I'm not mistaken. And Kanye has multiple places, Let's see what else we got here. These new men out here always crying about the system against them, need to stop with all the ish and do their homework on the system. We don't live in the 80s no more. The system doesn't favor women. Yeah, it can, though, in some cases. You just got to know how to play the system right? Because this guy seems to be having trouble. And he's saying he has joint custody, but he's still having problems seeing his kids, I'm not an expert in this shit, so I'm just, I don't have much experience with this. So you guys got to help me out with this too. But I felt like this is a piece that I wanted to cover, and I think that some of you guys could know people that are dealing with this kind of stuff. Is this baby mama drama with Kim? Is Kim becoming a nasty baby mama, keeping the kids away like a pawn? Daniel Simpson says it's a pawn by the Kardashian family to use Pete to get to Ye to do something bad so he loses his kids. So it's almost like, yeah, a pawn. You usually use a pawn as bait to make your next move after that. The game of chess. You must think before you move. Shannon says, I'm just saying, he's only gonna let Kanye take so many shots. Yeah, I know, I understand what you're saying, but he sent it privately. You know what I mean? That's what I meant by that. Like, he sent that privately. So, but once again, look, if you're with someone for as long as they've been together, and then she moved on pretty quick and started hanging out with this Pete guy, right? That's very telling, if you've been with someone for that long and you're already doing someone else or hanging, you know what I mean? It's very telling when you're the one that wanted that to happen. Because it seemed like Kanye didn't want to split. It was Kim that wanted to split. So Kim wants to split, and then she's hanging out with this Pete guy. I mean, what do you think? Oh, man. Imagine if now Pete does stand up about him. Well, he should. He should. And he probably will. He probably will. I definitely think so. Give me 30 seconds if you would. I just got to check on something really quickly. 30 seconds, please.
boy Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, kid. Mr. R.I.P. himself, Low Soul, case you ain't know so, rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
All right, we're back. Let's keep going in these comments. He says, you seen the text before? Yeah, we went through that in the beginning, Don. Check that from the beginning of this video. It's getting a little late, so I just wanted to cover this story. But I'll hang out. As long as you guys show love, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to send them donos too. Been doing a lot of streams today. Yeah, it's okay. So Mike said, yeah, she said people are too lazy and need to get off their ass and get back to work. Yeah, people are mad about that because she kind of, you know, I mean, let's be real. Her father was this big, successful lawyer. He was involved with the O.J. Simpson case. She came from a lot of money. People that come from money, when they give advice about people not working or this and that, like, you're not even in a situation. You don't even know people's struggles and situation. What was your struggles, you know? Ray J and you having a tape out there, and you know what I mean? Like, not being able to go to the mall without having people flashing lights at you, you know. Sometimes these celebrities, they need to shut their mouth. It gets them in a little bit of trouble. And I like Kim. I'm not, you know, I'm not anti-Kim. Or maybe I just think she's hot. That may be the case. Let's so let's continue on.
But I'm not having it. It's up. Like, and I want to, as a godly person, not even blame Kim in this situation, but you got to understand that people who are controlled and compressed try to control and compress other people. People that are free want to free other people. I always been free. Always been me. And I'm those kids' daddy.
That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
And you're not going to muffle me, and you're not going to write me off as crazy. We can play fair, but I'm not going to stop using my voice.
All right. Fair enough.
When Kim, I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said,
so we watched that. That was the TikTok freeze frame of that. With that whole thing. Let me see if DJ Academics posted anything new on his shit. Is this a new video here? No, it's not. And that Kanye posted this. Let's go to Kanye's page. So what does this say? Man, I wouldn't do something like this, at least not so publicly. Don't open yourself up to legal actions, bro. So what does this say here? It says, what's this guy's address? I believe his real name is Dave Pollock, not S. Originally from Atlantic City, Brooklyn. He lived in an apartment his whole life with others. I don't know what this means at all. If anyone can explain, let me know. And then there's this video. This may be just a long version of what we just watched. Let's see.
Oh, it's funny. I feel like people just want to see. And
then it's titled, I'm controlling my narrative. I'm raising my kids. Chris, Laura, Kim, and Tracy. Parental alienation is a crime.
They want to see somebody melt down. They want to see a dad, a father, a human being. They want to see what's going to happen right now. If I could be gaslit, if I could be pushed to a limit. We see now factually that I was asking, demanding to see my children and bring them to Sunday service with me, because that's, one of the places they get to be. Why do I have to even give an explanation? But the fact that I was praying online in a public format to see my children lets you know how diminished I have been as a father, that I could even get to that point.
I mean, it's to the point where he's like, it's like desperation, right? He wants to see his freaking kids. He's not able to see his kids, so he's just putting it out there, And I hear a lot about this. I've had friends for years that's dealt with baby mama drama, where the woman stops them from seeing their kids, and that's sad. It's sad. Like, does any of you fellas out here have y'all dealt with that, where a woman has stopped you from seeing your children just because y'all ain't you guys are not getting along? That ain't right, man. For real, that ain't right. And it's crazy, man. There's a thin line between love and hate, man. And if this is true, and if Kim is doing this, that's some real heartless shit,
Because as I was leaving church and my kids wasn't there, I was like, why should I have to pray to see my children? Why? Because it's a narrative written about, I never wanted to even have to say richest black man of all time, but it's like we have to overcompensate in America for our position if we don't bow to the system that's been set for us, that's been set for all rappers and all ball players. We don't own our leagues, and they're going to keep playing with me. But eventually, not everybody going to keep playing like that.
He's thinking before he speaks. You notice that, right? He's taking some pauses, really thinking before he speaks.
Kim chose for our kids to be watched by other people. She wasn't with the kids. Her boyfriend is texting me pictures of him naked in
So
bed talking about.
We've seen this. We just didn't see that intro clip. So we've seen it all. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the chat. If the chat's moving, we'll stay on. Once it slows down, we're gonna get up out of here. They will never let kids in a church they believe. She chasing that bag. Her kids is the bag. That could be it, man. Right? Is that maybe the reason why she's trying to keep them away, so that there could be more of a monetary gain in the long run with Kanye and Kim? Wow. Guys, be careful before you get married. Jesus. But it shouldn't be about that. That's what it is. Like, it should be about these kids. The kids should be able to see their dad, It's a shame, man. But once again, there's two sides to the story. But one thing we've never heard about Kanye West is that he's a terrible father. We've always heard he's a great dad, right? We've heard, we've seen him say some crazy stuff, spaz, rant. But one thing we always hear is he's a great dad. So I hope that if Kim is, keeping Kanye away just to be out of spite or any kind of gain, that she just wakes up and smells the effing coffee. Because at the end of the day, these kids are going to know what's the truth later on. And it may not be the case. There could be way more to this, As I said, I want to be fair. There's two sides to this. There's three sides to the story, actually. There's his side, her side, and the truth, right? He says, I've been through it. Yeah, definitely let us know what your thoughts are with it all. But unfortunately, man, you know, Kim, Kanye, well, the unfortunate thing is that there's a situation with the kids, because that's what the problem is, man. These kids should be able to see their parents, both of them. And that's what sucks about marriage and children, is if there is a divorce, this extra stuff in between. I wish that adults would be adults and put that all to the side and be able to just coexist with each other and be fair, you know? But once again, Kanye doesn't seem to be someone that is like cutting. Kanye didn't want to cut off Kim. Kim wanted to cut off Kanye. That's the way it looks, right? So this is a Kim situation where Kim feels some sort of way toward Kanye, right? I asked the poll, who is in the wrong? 24% says Kim, 9% says Pete, 18% says Kanye, and 50% says all them crazy. They all crazy. And we're going to end it right there. Let's continue this in the chat. I mean, in the playback, in the comment section. Please, if you could, hit the thumbs up button and share these videos. Follow my social media. If there's anything you ever want me to talk about, go to one of my videos, leave a comment, or also just hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. Tag me in posts, any breaking news stories. We'll try to get that going. We did a story earlier on Razor Ramon, you know, Scott Hall, who's right now in bad shape right now in the hospital, and we send him well wishes. Definitely watch that episode. Everyone have a good night, and I'll catch you soon. Refresh in about 5 seconds, and leave your comments. I want to know your final thoughts. And watch more vids here. We out.